Hi, my name is Liz Hathaway and this is my astrological look at the week ahead. The week starting Monday 24th of August 2020. So we have Mars square Saturn, the first one on Monday. Sort of thought that came to mind immediately was a hard nut to crack. There's something really challenging about Mars square Saturn. Both these signs at the moment, both these planets, are in signs at the moment that really suits them well. Saturn in home sign Capricorn, Mars in home sign Aries. So they're both able to present the better sides of themselves in many ways. And yet Mars square Saturn, this is almost like storming a wall or breaking through a wall, because Aries has that drive to penetrate and push, and it's like the thing with Mars and Aries, it doesn't have the sort of long stay-in power that Saturn in Capricorn has, especially now it's retrograde. It's really in for the long haul. Mars in Aries is much more like, it goes at it, it's short, sharp bursts. But this is definitely a real hard nut to crack sort of energy. If we've got projects, we have to really knuckle down and really work hard at them. Nothing just falls into your lap. This is not manna from heaven. This is not the gifts from the gods. This is hard earned. This is really pushing yourself, if you like, to the absolute limit and beyond. So that's a really try-in square there. Best way to deal with it is to pace ourselves, not to let Mars burn out too quickly, but to sort of slowly, just keep chipping away. And that way we can make impact on Saturn as well, who's sort of quite solid. But the results, when they come, can be incredibly, what's the word? I mean, there are big rewards to be had here. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. But it shouldn't be underestimated, the degree of effort. Mars, Saturn as well, we have two malefics here. So it's interesting that we've got this whole poisoning sort of situation going on with Alexei Navalny. This is very Mars, Saturn. Saturn, of course, rules death. Mars is very much, as well, it can cut things. It can cut threads that hold us into life. So this Mars, Saturn, these two malefics coming together, I think is very, we can see it in the collective, certainly in this sort of poisoning affair. Tuesday we have Mercury trine Uranus. So this is kind of inspiring new ideas, new thoughts coming through, but also intelligent solutions or quick fixes. Uranus is often called the higher octave of Mercury. So Mercury trine Uranus, as I say, this can make headway. This can really bring new ideas in, and they're welcome, they're well received. Uranus is like, we can do something with that quick fix, intelligent solutions, very bright, sort of shiny feel. And of course, later in the week, when Mercury also trines Jupiter, we're having a grand trine there, a grand Earth trine. Mercury trines Jupiter on Saturday. So this is very solid, it's refreshing. It is new, there's a newness to it, but there's also a flow with it. So things can move. Certainly, after that square to Saturn on Monday, if we've shifted the mountain, then we can look at the lay of the land. We can lay the groundwork for something new. And that's very much this Earth grand trine. I think it's fundament. It's about laying the base for something. Saturn retrograde can have that as well. So a lot of interesting buzzy things going on this week. I really like that grand trine, that Earth grand trine. Which will be, sort of like running through the entire week, really. And then Wednesday we have Venus opposite Jupiter. Venus in Cancer at the moment, very home-loving, very cushy, cozy. But it's opposite Jupiter in Capricorn. So, there is that sort of tendency to overindulge or to stretch one's borders, certainly, eat too much cake or, sort of get very paranoid when we see our weight, that we've overindulge at corona kilos. This is very Venus opposite Jupiter. Jupiter always sort of encourages Venus to go a little bit further with pleasure, the pleasure principle. But in terms of sadness, Venus in Cancer as well is about family, of course, and Jupiter as well, also in Capricorn at the moment. And around these two heavyweights, Saturn, Pluto, there could be a sort of element there of loss as well, or separation and pain. Fortunately, on Thursday, Venus trines Neptune, which is a sort of, kind of don't be too hard on yourself energy. Don't compare yourself with others. Be accepting of who you are, that compassion towards ourselves. There's a big heartedness with Venus trine Neptune. This would be a great day, for example, to do something for charity, or, to launch a campaign that's trying to raise funds for, Beirut or whatever, because this is the generosity of giving. It's highly imaginative. It's also very creative energy, Venus trine Neptune. So, we can make things just come out of our hands. We're very good with our hands when Venus trines Neptune, bake a cake or whatever. And then again, as I say, we have that Mercury trine Jupiter on Saturday, picking up that grand trine. And then we get into Sunday and we see Venus. Yeah, Venus is now really contacting the heavyweights in Capricorn. So yeah, there is definitely feeling of some distance from certain things that we might, distance through death possibly. Pluto, Saturn, Capricorn, Jupiter, all in Capricorn. So there's that element of, Venus in Cancer wants closeness, wants intimacy, wants to feel, wants to be embraced, wants to touch. And this distance with, these planets in Capricorn, that really is a chilly, sort of cold message that Venus is getting. And with Mercury opposite Neptune also on Sunday, there is some confusion here. There's some confusion in the message. This is a great day for fake news, Mercury opposite Neptune, or for leading somebody up the garden paths, or look out for dodgy car salesmen, because Neptune is trying to coerce Mercury into something here, could be. There's also a sort of animosity always with the opposition. So the weekend, there's that element of the dark Venus-Pluto with the confused Mercury-Neptune. So we do need to stay grounded in that Earth trine, that grand Earth trine. We can use it to lay foundations for something. And yeah, yet, as I say, in the weekend, we are going to have to deal with that element of maybe some blockage to some of our plans, because Venus is what the heart desires, some sort of block there, some sort of no, ring past not, you cannot come in here. And Mercury opposite Neptune, which might be as well a confusion of ideas, or a multiplicity of solutions to problems. Unfortunately, Mercury is in Virgo, so it does have that ability to weigh up possibilities. And in the positive, Mercury-Neptune, look at alternative routes maybe. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a great week. Bye.